another freaking situation. As you guys know, we have already started the Girls Talk series, and you already know we lit with my girl Kira, okay? Period. And if you have not already, be sure to look on my channel for the Girls Talk series part 2. This is part 4, so go back and look at part 2, and on my Kira's channel at
Locked In with Kira, look at part 1.
Period. So we about to get into part 4, because today we're going to be talking about cutting people off, okay? Listen, we about to get real deep into the tea. Before you do that, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that red button down below, and follow me on social media, and all my social medias, IG at IAMDEEDE__, and my Chris
ITSS.NYKIRAHH.
Period, to stay up to date with all the things on Girls Talk series. Period. Yo gang, so it's your girl D, and you know, we back. So before we get started with the video, make sure that y'all grab y'all snacks, because I know a lot of y'all was like, Destiny, you was eating the whole time in the last video you was just eating, and I was getting hungry, So boo, I'm giving y'all an opportunity to grab y'all snacks right now. I'm gonna do a quick countdown for y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so we back with part 3 of the Girls Talk series. And wait, part 3, why I keep saying part 3? It's part 4.
Part 4.
But we back
in the final part of the series.
We back with part 4 of the Girls Talk series. Yeah. And today we're gonna be talking about, wait, hold on, I got y'all. Today we finna be talking about cutting people off. So in this video, we're gonna be talking about standards. We're gonna be talking about growing apart within relationships and toxic relationships, and what does a toxic relationship look like. So first off, let me just let y'all know that it ain't no problem cutting somebody off, okay? If somebody is treating you disrespectfully, you feel like they don't belong to your circle, they're not a part of your growth, or they don't need to be around you, well, it ain't no problem cutting them off. And not all the time cutting somebody off doesn't mean that y'all beefing. It's cool, you can just cut them off, and y'all can just be mutual, or y'all can be associates, and it's just like, okay, well, we not the bestest friends, but I mean, it's no hate, it's all love, but we just not good for each other, okay? There's no problem with that. I mean, what you think about that?
I agree. I feel like also this quarantine has shown who your real friends are and who is just there when they depended on you.
She ain't lied about that one. She ain't lied about that one.
So, especially with me, I recently just started my YouTube channel back in May, and I see that a lot of people, they don't support me and they consider me as their friend. You feel me? So like I said before, I feel like this pandemic really showed us who really gonna be a friend, who really gonna be there to support you, and who's just there when they need to benefit from you. And honestly, like Destiny said, that don't mean you're beefing with the person. That just mean you ain't meant to be close friends, and that's cool. Honestly, when you lose a friend, think of it as growth. Don't think of it like, oh my gosh, like life is over. Like life is not over. You're going to meet many people in life, and you're going to have many situations like that.
Boom. There's too many fish in the sea to be pressed about one friend, okay? Period. Like, if you lose a friend, you can always gain one. Remember that every time you lose a friend, there's always an open spot for a new one. So, and like I said, too many fish in the sea. So boom. How long you think you're gonna be pressed about that person? Eventually, when you lose somebody, you're gonna get used to it, and you're gonna get used to them not being around, and it's going to be it's gonna be a part of your regular life. So I mean, well, you ain't gotta be pressed about nothing, okay? Period. So next we going to it right there. Yeah, that one's right there. So the next topic that we're gonna be talking about is standards. Okay, let me let y'all know something. Like, different people have different standards being in a relationship, you know? Like, not every friendship or relationship is going to be the same. Like, I know my standards in a friendship is just, you know, loyalty, communication, and, you know, be doing something positive. Like, I don't want negative people around me all the time, because I just don't like, I want people who have like negative energy. Yeah, no negative energy, but I also like people around me who are doing something with their life. Like, I can't stand like the toxic friendships and the ones who want you to text 24/7 and they don't have anything going on for themselves, or they're not willing to, you know, build a future or build, you know, something that's going to impact them for the rest of their life. Because like I said in the last video, when you are finished with that friendship, or when you're done with that relationship, what are you going to say that you have done for yourself? And I always look at that like, oh my God, like, well, whether my friends are around or not, I still got something going on for myself, so I'm not pressed, or I'm not concerned. You feel me? So I think just, you know, but again, every friendship or every relationship is ran differently. So I feel like, you know, standards can be different. Like I said, communication lines. I love talking to my friends, and I love us being beneficial for each other. You feel me? Like we all got our strengths and we all got our weaknesses, and we can all help each other. So that's why we could grow from that. And I think just being able to set aside like our personal life, but also have our career and our growth as something else, and we can still be beneficial for each other. I mean, what do you look for in like a friendship?
I would agree with Destiny, because I feel like when you go into a friendship and a relationship, both of y'all should be contributing something to the relationship and the friendship. Like me and Destiny, for example, we both have a YouTube channel, so we both get each other the topics to talk about. We both give each other motivation. Like with this Girl Talk series, we both sat down and we planned out everything that we wanted to do for this collaboration. Like stuff like that, you should know. Like, oh, I'm not good at math. My friend is good at math. I can go to my friend. Or my boyfriend heard of a job opportunity. Oh, he telling me to apply. Like stuff like that. Y'all should be able to contribute to something. Like it shouldn't be one-sided. It shouldn't be only something benefiting the other person. Like something should be benefiting you as well. And I'm not saying you should be using your significant other or using your friend, but it really shouldn't even be like that. It should be 50-50 no matter what. Like you should know, like if I'm going through something, I can depend on my friend.
Yeah, and then not only that, like you shouldn't make it feel like you shouldn't feel like it, and two, it shouldn't be to the point where you have to rely on your person to turn a relationship, whether it's your friend or whether it's your significant other. Like you should have some sense of independency. Like you shouldn't, if they're not around or if they was to leave today, then I would have nothing for myself. Like you should always have to build up. Like again I said before, like I'm saying materialistically, and like I'm thinking like lifelong. Like if they're around, you should have. If they're not around, then you should have things to say that you have your own. Like okay, I got my own house, I got my own money, I got this, and I don't need them. And I'm saying like career wise, like okay, I've grown so much, and I got something going on for myself. So yeah.
Like.
Hey guys, so sorry for the technical difficulties. My camera died, so now we're just using camera phone so we can finish recording. But what were you saying? We was talking about like standards. Yeah, so every relationship has different standards, and I feel like it should not. And either way, all your standards should always result into growth. It should always result into growth and happiness. So if it's not doing that for you, I don't think that is I don't think it's
going to make a positive impact on your life.
Yup. And then so since we talking about standards, let's talk about double standards. Like, and I'm talking about like, girls can't do this, but boys can do it. Or
listen,
girls can do this, but boys can't do it. Boom.
This is why we need women equality, okay? Because it's not even just like boys can do this and girls can't do that, but it's also women are more underpaid than men, especially black women are underpaid than men. So it all goes into how society is put together. And you should not be teaching younger kids that, a girl can do this and a boy can't do that. Because it is some standards where it's just like, okay, a girl can do this, but a boy can't do that. Or a boy can't do that, or a boy can do this and a girl can't do that.
For instance, like, on our last video, we were talking about sex and stuff, right? A boy can go out and have sex with like 5 girls, and get dapped up, while a girl do it and she considered a hoe. Like, boo-bye. That's not fair. That's not fair. Like, that's not cool.
Exactly, because they both have the same amount of sexual partners. So why is it so different? And I don't like the fact that people be trying to justify that. Like, how? They both should be considered a hoe. That's the case.
Yep. Like people.
Like, there should be no difference.
People be so.
A man is not more superior than a woman.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and that's where it comes to like inequality, and I think there's a lot of things that impact by the way that people think, especially by the way that
And there be some girls that even say that, a girl's a hoe because you got 5 bodies, but a boy is not. But he still has 5 bodies.
He get dapped up.
Like, girls have that mindset as well. And honestly, it's like y'all making it even worse because
Yeah.
when is it going to be our time to be up there and actually be equal towards men?
That's why
Y'all holding this back as well.
That's why I kind of like the situation with Jada and Will and August, because it's like, bro, a boy can do it, and a boy can, stop. A boy can be going through a situation with his girlfriend and go fuck another girl, and it's all cool, and he was just trying to get his mind off or something. But a girl do it, and she consider a hoe or something. Oh well, boo, no, because that's not fair. That's what is it? Double standards, single standards, double standards.
That's
Yeah,
just double standards.
that's double standards. That's out of pocket. Yeah.
Listen, it just shouldn't be that way. Like, society thinks that way, but it shouldn't be that way. And me personally, I don't care how y'all take it. I don't care how any boy take it. I don't care how anybody take it. But I feel like women are more superior than men. First of all, we get pregnant. We gotta carry the baby for 9 months. And then that goes through, and we going through hell in that process. Mentally, especially mentally, then physically. And then we get periods. We go through menopause. We go through a lot. So, no man can say that he's more superior than me.
Period.
And that's just how I feel.
That's girl power. Period. But you know that they said that it's proven that like a woman's pregnancy, like the process to go through pregnancy and the pain of giving birth to a kid is
Isn't it as bad as a heart attack?
Oh no, I heard, but I don't know how this is true. But I don't even know how they was able to figure it out. But I heard it was as bad as like dying.
I think they said cramps was as bad as heart attacks.
Yeah, like boo, like. And people really be doing it for real. Well, females really be doing it. So I applaud you to all females. And guys, if you don't have no respect for a female, I need you to know that like maybe don't try
that's
talking about
me
it,
too.
okay?
I can't be in a relationship with a guy that disrespects women. Because if you feel like I'm beneath you,
I can't surround myself being in a relationship. I mean, forget being in a relationship, but I can't surround myself with niggas who disrespect females. Like,
yeah. If you feel like women are beneath you, I can't be a friend. I can't be a girlfriend. I can't be none of that. And I know some girls are fine with being called the B word, but me personally, I'm not. I mean, if Destiny say okay, I know she's playing.
Yeah.
But if a dude say, yeah, I'm gonna take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
I don't care what type of content you're saying in it. I don't like being called that word.
Like, I ain't even gonna keep to y'all. Like, me calling another female a B word is like me calling one of my bros the N word. Like, but he ain't no white person call me no nigga, because I'ma look at it differently. This such of a nigga, this such of a boy call me a bitch. Like, what you talking about? Forget it. I mean, what you talking about? I mean, what the heck is you talking about? My fault, y'all. Excuse my language.
Yeah, like, I don't like being disrespected in that way. Like, and that's the thing too. You know, I also don't like when you at school, right? And the teacher need help bringing up something, they always just ask for guys. I don't like that. Like, sometimes I don't want to volunteer, but it's just the simple fact that you're only asking for males to help you. As if a female can't do it as well.
Yeah, like, I never liked the thought. Like, I remember one time I was told, like, I can't take out the trash because it's a man's job. Well, what the heck make you think that a man can take out the trash, but a girl can't take out the trash? What makes you think that, what quality does a man have that a woman does not have? Like, if I'm being quite honest with y'all, a man and a woman are the same thing, but women just have a womb. That's it. That's like literally, a woman is the same thing as a man. A woman just have wombs, and guys just have a penis. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, boo, like, I just don't like, the comparison, like making it seem like a man can do something but a girl can't do something. Oh, boys can take out the trash, but girls do have to cook, or girls have to, wash the dishes. Like, boo, why can't they do both? Or why can't it be vice versa? Like, that's just,
honestly, like, when I grow up, I'm not gonna be no housewife. I'm not gonna be no stay-at-home mom. Listen, future husband, listening. It's gonna be me, okay? I'm gonna go out and have a job as well. I'm gonna be having my own money.
Period.
Of course, I'm gonna always be a mom, but don't think I'm about to be a stay-at-home mom, and don't think I'm about to cater to you 24/7. I ain't gonna be cooking, cleaning, washing dishes, doing laundry. You gonna be doing it too.
And you're not gonna be the one, working all day while I'm in a house. Cause boo, it's not that. Like, we're both gonna be at work, and we're both gonna, sit down at the table and do dinner, and we're both going to learn how to cook. We're both going to wash clothes. We're both going to clean up. Like, this ain't no he can do it, but I can't. No, baby, it's all equal.
Straight like that. Straight like that.
Period. Like, I don't play no game like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So the next joint is the next topic is growing apart. So I don't think that there's a problem with growing apart. Do you think
it's not? Honestly, sometimes I distance myself from people because they be giving me negative energy, or I don't like when people not supporting me. And yeah, I'll be throwing shots on Instagram. Yep, I said it in my close friends. So if you watching this,
she real life do be throwing shots.
Listen, if you think
I don't take it personal because I know she not talking about me, so I don't care.
If you're in my close friends and you're watching this video and I say if you're not supporting me, then we not cool, then yeah, I was talking about you being cool. Like, I just feel like, see me, how I was taught, how my mom taught me, if you're my friend, I'm gonna support you no matter what. I'm gonna help you no matter what. As long as you're willing to receive help, as long as you're willing to support me as well, I have no problem with supporting you. I have no problem giving you my last dollar, whatever case may be. Like, whatever you need, I'm gonna try to help you.
Right.
Period. But if you're not doing that for me, or you don't want to be my shoulder to cry on, but I'm yours, no, you gotta go.
Yeah, I agree with that. And then not only that, like, my biggest thing is I don't like when I give off a certain like energy, but people expect that type of energy, but they don't want it in return. I mean, they don't give it out in return. Like, don't expect me to always do something for you, but when it comes to return, you don't want it. And this is what I don't like. I don't like when people only hit me up when they want something. Like, boom, you don't talk to me any other time, but anytime when you want something, you so quick to call me, bro, sis, bro, I'm not your bro, no.
This what I started doing, right? When people hit me up like that, I don't care if they're my family member. Listen, you just hit me up every once in a while, it's not gonna cut it. I tell them straight like this. Oh, I have a YouTube channel. Have you supported it? If not, then we don't have nothing to talk about then. Like, we don't have nothing to talk about. And I have a small business. If you're not supporting, if you haven't reposted, watched, like, comment, subscribe, we don't have nothing to talk about.
Okay?
Straight like that.
And this screenshot and send me proof.
Exactly. Like, we don't have like, we don't have nothing to talk about. People will lie. People will only contact you when it's beneficial for them. Don't let people use you. Don't let people use you. First of all, it's draining. And then honestly, like, you catch on to that. Because then you start thinking, well, dang, I just get such and such
X, Y, and Z. Not even to go in your face, but
yeah, I need something and they know
not
to
there.
fail.
Yeah. Or dang, I looked out, I did this, that, and the third for them, but dang, all I did was ask them for something so small and they couldn't do it. Like, damn, like,
listen, people will act clueless, okay? People will act clueless, like you never did a thing for them, ever.
Yep.
So no, we don't do that over here.
And not even to be the type to count favors, but boo, like, come on now, it ain't too hard to recognize the real and the fake. You feel me?
Yeah, it's really not even about counting favors. Like I said, like, I have no problem with helping my friends. If I have it, I'm gonna try to help you as best as I can. So it's not even about, favors at this point, but it's just like, okay, if I do something for you when I'm in need, I expect you to help me. Straight like that. Like, even like this friend I used to have, she asked me for, could she have some money or whatever the case may be. She needed it. I said, okay, cool, I have it, no problem. But it was just like, when I need her to do something, it was like this big deal, this whole big attitude. No, but when I helped you, I do right in the problem. You don't know what I had that money for. You don't know what I needed it for. And I still give it to you at the end of the day. Like, you don't know what I had that money for. You don't know what I had to do with it. And I still gave it to you without a problem. And I probably needed you to do something so small as, I don't know, like, I don't know. It probably was something so small I asked her to do. And just like, you gave me all this attitude. Well, now it's like, I don't want to be your friend anymore. And I will never do nothing for you ever again.
Yep, because you showed me who you was. You showed me what you was about.
Like, you only want to use me. But it's okay, because then you want every single chance to do so again.
Yup, period. And I know that, like again I said, sometimes people will hit me up and they'll be like, hold on, sorry, somebody text me something. I can't put that in the thing because I was talking to her when I was looking at my phone. So, I know that sometimes,
that's the
I'm sorry. I know that sometimes, you know, you could really look out for somebody and they really won't do it for you. Like, I'm not even going to bring up no incidents where that situation happened to me because I'm not the type of, I don't want to throw no shade at nobody, you feel me, especially not on YouTube. But, you know, that ain't the type of stuff to bring to the tube. But, you know, yeah, like you could really recognize it. And I just would say, you know, pay close attention to people and always watch the way that people move when they're not around you, so that they don't ever have the opportunity to do something to you. You feel me?
Yeah,
so watch how they move when they're around other people or mutual people that you know or people that you don't know whatsoever. Cause watch how they move. Cause the trust and believe, they can do it to one person. That don't mean that don't mean that they just only go do that one person. They can do it to you as well. Not saying that they will, but if there's a possibility,
That's
they can.
true.
So watch closely.
But what the thing is, right? Okay, so say Destiny know this person, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she feel as though, oh no, my girl, all she do is talk trash, all she do is gossip. Honestly, sometimes I don't go off what people tells me about a person, because that person only might do that around you, and they probably don't do that around me. So I would say get to know a person first, but if you see them doing the same stuff that another person was just telling you about, yeah, I would say stay away from them. But if they're not giving you the same vibes, then rock out.
Yeah. And then also, if you notice, like, I think that as you get older, like, it becomes very immature when you get around certain people that act a certain way, you know? Like, I think that's very immature. And I know that, like, to be quite honest, like, I have, you know, stopped being cool with a couple people that I know because, you know, because when they get around certain people, they act another way than when it's just you and them. And I think that, you know, that could be also a reason why you might, you know, grow apart or stop, you know, messing with people. And again, like I said, it's no hard feelings with boo. Like, just always keeping that same energy at all times instead of, you know, throwing off the vibes or throwing off, you know, the energy. That can be, like, you know, questionable. Like,
Shoot, sometimes it's going to come in a point in time when you cut people off because you don't like how they act around security.
yup.
Like, I cut people off because I just didn't like what type of vibes it was giving me. Like I said, I don't like negative energy at all. It's draining. I don't got time for it. I'm too busy. I got too much going on in life. I don't want any type of negative energy around.
What she said. So
So it's just like, if you don't like that either, you don't need to be friends with that person. Shit like that. And like we said before, that doesn't mean y'all have beef. That doesn't mean y'all gotta argue every day or fight each other. That doesn't mean that. It just means you're not missing friends, and that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, and then, like, what was I about to say?
Where sometimes y'all just gotta be mutual. Y'all can't talk every day. Y'all can only talk every once in a while, and you can't tell them all your business. That's cool too.
What's the next topic? I forgot. I had something to say, but I forgot. If I remember, we'll come back to it. But the next topic is, oh, that's what it was. So, you know, yeah, you definitely don't have to text every day. Like, I had a friendship where they felt as though we need to text and we need to talk every day. And if I didn't respond to them within a certain amount of time that they wanted, you know, it was, you know, a problem for them and they would get upset. But, like, here's two things that I want y'all to, you know, learn from the situation. Here's two things that I want you guys to know. One, you don't have to text somebody every day. Like, you don't. And you don't have to move on anybody else's time. And then two, when people get mad and they start, you know, cursing or they have something to say to you because they're upset, believe it and take it as if it's real, and then don't talk to them again. Because you should not allow, you know, some people will be all cool with you, and then when they get mad at you, they'll have everything in the world to say something disrespectful. They'll call you all types of names, say all types of disrespectful stuff. Yeah, and that is trying, you know, throw subs and throw shots at you, make subliminal Instagram posts and stuff about you. Boo, please. Boo, bye.
People do that, take that as a sign that y'all need to be.
Toxic, baby. Hashtag toxic. Cause no.
Yeah, like, even like, all my close friends, I love them dearly. I think of them as family, but even then, like, sometimes I don't talk to them.
She's talking about me, y'all. It's like,
even then, like, I don't talk to them every day. Like, sometimes, me personally, I like isolation. That's just how I am. Sometimes I don't want to be bothered with the world at all.
Yep.
And my friends have grown to realize that, like, sometimes I just don't want to be bothered. Sometimes I just don't want to talk. And sometimes I'm just busy. So it's just like, if your friend or your boyfriend don't understand that, or your girlfriend don't understand that, then it's just
have
like,
a conversation about that.
Yeah,
like,
have a conversation
what's up?
about
Like,
that.
dang.
And if they still not being understanding, then maybe it's not gonna work out.
yup. And then have a conversation. You could be like, yo, like, what's up? Like, I just said I needed my personal space. I ain't trying to sub you. Like, and then again, some like we just, I feel like we discussed this before, but you know, telling you don't have to, you know, sometimes it's okay to have the want your own. It's okay to want your own space and to be able to, you know, want to get yourself together and, you know, wanting to, you know, isolate yourself. I think it's all about your delivery sometimes, you know, like you can say like, okay, I just want my own space. It's no disrespect to you, da 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 da. Or you can even be like, no disrespect to you, but I don't feel like talking right now. Like, you don't gotta be like, oh, I want my own space, or I'm going through X, Y, and Z. You don't even gotta say all that. You don't gotta let them know.
Just say you don't want to talk right now.
Yeah, just be like, I don't want to talk right
tomorrow,
now. Yeah,
or we'll talk later.
Yeah,
Or
like,
I'll hit you up when I'm ready. Like, just have a brief message. But don't come off on this like, I don't even want to talk to you. Like, don't be all like
I didn't want to speak to you already and you just keep calling my phone. Like, you don't gotta do all that, bro. Just be like, alright, like, I don't want to talk right now. I'll talk to you when I'm ready, or I'll talk to you later. And yeah, like,
now if a person keep bothering you, let Destiny know. She'll call him for you.
I got you, bro. I will make the phone call like, oh, stop calling my friend, stop calling my mans, cause wait, just hit me up on Instagram if y'all really need me, because I swear to God, like, I will really start a business and start doing that. I really will with no hesitation.
Consultation call, she got you, bro.
Yes,
she do it for me all the time.
Yes, all the time, and they really stop calling her. Like, I swear to God on everything. Like, they really be like, all right, like, they be so serious. Like, and again, like I said, it's no shade or it's no disrespect to any of them, but it's just like, bro, like, again, like I said, people need their own space, and you know, it's okay for that. Like, you don't gotta keep calling somebody, or you don't gotta keep, you know,
texting me and
blowing your phone up, you know, just keep being irritating. Like, that's wrong. Like,
and if I block one number, what makes you think that you can text me or call me from another? And text me or text now.
Yes, boo, text now, yo. The text nails be killing me, bro. The text nails be killing me. Like, bro, you don't really block somebody. I know really tired. Hit you up and text nail from a whole other
from their cousin number. Like,
I be like, who the hell text me from these green messages? Stop playing with me, bro.
Child, or use somebody else's phone to call you and text you, please.
Yes.
Then the phone be off, so they got fixed.
Bro, you dropped the phone. Bro, alright, so the next but y'all get the point of real though. If y'all really need me to make a phone call for y'all and like, if y'all really need me to make a phone call for y'all and like really check somebody, I don't care if it's a male or a female, because I call them both out because I'm not scared of nobody.
Wait, yo, so, this really a tip though. This really a tip, right? If a person keep FaceTiming you, right, this is what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to regular call them. If y'all hear the little message like, this phone or something can't take calls right now, their phone is off. Especially if they got an iPhone. Especially if they got an iPhone, their phone is off. That's why they keep FaceTiming you. I'm letting you know. Don't heard this from me.
And another thing, bro. First of all, don't be picking up no phone calls from no niggas calling you from an iCloud. if the number don't pop up, bro, his phone is off, and stop playing, bro. Just cut the check, bro. Cut the check,
bro. Cut it for real. Listen, next caller, like.
I'm crying, bro. I'm crying. All right, so the next topic is, hold on, I got y'all.
And if a person can't take a hint, that's really a problem. Like, if I tell you I want to be cool with you and you still bother me, that's a problem.
Yeah, like if I'm
at this point you're harassing. I'm calling the cops.
Yo, I'm cracking up. Alright, so the next topic is, so this is the last topic. The last topic is toxic relationships. So first off, let me just let y'all know what a toxic relationship is and signs of a toxic relationship. I had saw something in a toxic relationship is any relationship that does not contribute to your happiness or contribute to your success. So the signs, first let me give y'all the signs of a toxic relationship, and then we could discuss it, right? So wait, have you had a toxic relationship before?
Yeah.
Okay, I have had two, but we're not gonna go into depth about that. We just going, look at the signs. She gonna tell y'all hers. I've had multiple toxic relationships. I'm not, gonna really discuss that on camera because I'm just not gonna discuss it on camera. You feel me? Like, that person know that they was toxic, and those people knew that they was toxic, and I told them they was toxic, and I don't have no problem. And I ain't, like I said, I ain't scared of nobody, so I don't care. Like, but I'm just not, discussing it on camera because they know what it is, and they probably still butthurt about it. So we gonna keep it like that. So the signs of a toxic relationship are like the relationship being draining and depressing, or they feel like it's all about them, Like if they feel like the relationship is all about them, yeah, like that can really be, you know, that's really toxic. If they're not supportive, so me and Kira already discussed, you know, being supportive, that can also be toxic as well. Lack of trust or communication. We gonna talk about insecurity. Constant negative energy. Boom. That was a reason why I had cut off my last toxic. One of my last toxic. Wait, one of my last toxic. Was it toxic? Yeah, one of my last toxic relationships because the negative energy. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes you could be in a toxic relationship, but you could also be toxic. Like you can be in a toxic relationship, and just because you're toxic doesn't mean that you're contributing to the toxicness. But like I know that I've been in a toxic relationship before, but I wasn't the toxic one. And yeah, the other signs are all they do is want to take, but they don't want to give. So even like we said it, like they always want something or they always need something, but they don't want to give. You know, that's kind of similar to saying, you know, it's all about them. Mutual avoidance. Oh, I didn't even think about that one. Mutual avoidance, like if you try to avoid them, they try to avoid you.
No, mom, I talk about I don't want to talk about
she was in a she was in a toxic relationship, and we just peeped that it was toxic. Now we talk about the signs.
No, I don't want to talk about
okay, so excessive jealousy, bro. Jealousy, yeah, that can also contribute to negative energy and lack of trust and communication. And then also, if you feel like that relationship always brings out the worst in you. Like I know that I've had a toxic relationship before where, bro, like we took like multiple breaks, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, we would take long-term breaks. Like I'd be like, all right, I would not talk to this person for maybe like 3, 4, 5 months. It was sometimes where it was a time where we didn't talk for a whole year, and every time we talk, it always turned into an argument, or like somebody always wound up getting mad. And I feel like that's toxic because why is it I could be living my best life and then not come around you or we speak or something, and then it's always like, dang, like I was really working on my attitude and I started talking to you, or you just popped about the blue and then just made me mad. Like you are, no.
Yeah,
no,
like y'all
that's toxic, baby. That's toxic.
What's the recording?
Oh, so
Are we done?
So that was it, guys. Talking about toxic relationships. Do not allow anybody to come around y'all with no toxic energy. Let us know the signs of a toxic relationship. Y'all can be able to hopefully pay more close attention to what people are doing. And maybe if you are in a toxic relationship right now, I just call something out.
And if you're toxic, don't just make it seem like the other person toxic.
Yes. Toxic one. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yo, I think we might need to have a part 5 or part 6. Oh yeah, that was another thing. Hold up. I had got a couple DMs about some suggestions about how we should extend the Girl Talk series. So if you guys are watching this video and you have any suggestions about topics that you feel like we did not cover, or
please comment them down below.
Yeah, please comment them. Yes,
contact us on social media.
Yes, our social medias are in the description box down below, and we already said it before. And or y'all can just comment it down below and y'all can let us know what's up. But yeah, if y'all really want more videos from the Girl Talk series, or y'all got more topics that y'all want us to discuss, let us know, because we're more than happy to give y'all more Girl Talk series, but we just need to know what y'all want to know, because we got all the advice. Or even if y'all want us to do like an advice type of thing, like a thing where
we'll directly answer your questions.
Yeah, or we could do
I'm not saying I'm gonna play therapist, but I'm gonna give y'all my advice.
We could do.
Let me know. I've been in all types of different situations.
I think we could play like a game. I got an idea. Let us know if y'all want us to give y'all advice, and if y'all do, y'all need to tell us like the scenario so we can give y'all advice. Like we could play kind of like
we're gonna play therapist.
Yeah, or we could be like Dr. D and Dr. Kira in the building. You feel me?
I get very good advice, y'all.
I do too. But I also,
but don't worry about my personal life.
Yeah. And I shut stuff down too. So like I said before, if y'all need me to make a phone call for y'all, I really got y'all. I love doing it.
If y'all catch me in the streets being toxic, mind your business. Mind your business. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
She's talking about don't worry about what I'm doing. But yeah, just let us know. And again, again, like I said, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that red button down below, and follow us on both social medias. And if you have not already, be sure to watch Girls Talk Series Part 1 and Part 3 on Kira's channel and on mine. So I already know this Part 4. So if you have not already watched Part 2, it's in mine. And yeah, and the link to Kira's channel, Locked In with Kira, is in my description box down below. So be sure to subscribe and like and comment this video so that y'all can stay locked in with the Girls Talk series. Period. So that was it, guys.